Commander, requesting permission to report.
Ah, Captain. Of course, go ahead.
Sir, you received a message from one of the nearby universe. With your permission, I would open the comm channel.
Sure, let's see this message.
Thank you all. Building our new kingdom won't be easy, but we will build it. A beautiful, bountiful kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after. Wow. I want you all to join me on this journey. The road ahead may be a long one, but at the end of it, there is hope.
Sounded like call to arms before a revolution.
Sir, it would be worthwhile to send an expedition.
Huh. You're probably right. Maybe we can gain some valuable intel. Very well. Prepare the soldiers, Captain.
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen, let us begin. No Kuni 2 is an anime-type fantasy world. A large continent shared by several kingdoms like Ding Dong Dell with the cat people, Gold Pow with dog folks, or Hydropolis with fishmen. We will adventure through hot deserts, icy patches, over the mountains and under the ocean. Among our allies we shall find Evan, Roland, Tani and her father Batu, Leander and Bracken. In the enemy's rank, together with the dark political forces, we will encounter countless boss monsters such as the Jelly Queen, the Black Knight, the Wyvern Warlord, Catus, Tog, various Kingmakers, Zeg, and many more. As our equipment, we shall find the regular fantasy-based selection like swords, axes, bows, huge selection of magic spells, armors, boots, and jewelry. During the mission, the explorer will receive the standard Rebollion fantasy pack, but do not despair, this challenge was designed for 10-year-old kids, therefore it's almost impossible to fail. Alright boys, the briefing is complete. Return to your post and wait for further instructions. What is this? Why am I so cartoonish? We begin our adventure from this metropolis that bears a lot of resemblance with a typical American city. It's peaceful and quiet. Everybody get down! Whoa, wait for 1 second. If you think about it, it's rather a weird beginning for a game that was meant for kids under 10. Well, never mind. Let's continue.
Cocaine.
Everyone, behind me! I will cast a magic shield! Alright, Black Knight. Didn't think we would cross paths so soon, but who cares? Let us fight to the death. What's happening? What is this?
That is sad.
Hey boys, why don't you grab some beer as well? Guess you're a bit too young for that, huh?
You met someone special, but you also met...
Yippee! Yay! Yaha! Wahey! Yippee! What the hell is he doing with our teleport? Ah, just leave him be. He's probably drunk again. Wow! Let's burn them with fire and slice them with swords!
It's coming back! Gosh!
What the heck are these things? Look at their little creepy faces.
Why not have them lend you a hand?
There were tons of weapons to choose from. Swords, axes, hammers, spears, you name it. Unfortunately, however, as most JRPG tends to do, no changes on your character regardless of your choice of armor. Ugly little bastards, that's for sure. Hey, at least not some useless junk or apple.
This doesn't look good.
What are they?
I guess we are surrounded.
Ah!
Tied up like some smoked bacon. Don't even think you will get away with it. Oh, and it's not some threat. It's a promise.
And what brings you here?
We've come for your head, Wyvern. You think it's funny? Let us see how much you can laugh with your ass on fire. Not so funny anymore, huh? Okay, I think maybe we should cut her down from there. Oh, look at the cute little guy, it's helping her. That's a real charming little fella. Oh, that little f***er. Are you alright? Hey. Who do you think you are? Some Hollywood celebrity? Just cover yourself up, will ya? Why does everyone has to jump onto the battleground? Let's get them! Ah!
Oh! Ta-da!
What on the seven hell is this thing? That's it! We arrived to the center of the world! Gold pow! Well then, let's tame this kitty cat. Come here, kitty kitty. Can't say that gone accordingly to plan. Well, our little kingdom developing nicely. We got shops and manufacturing, agriculture and entertainment. But you see, we also have to think about protection. For example, barbed wire. We should also consider keeping the peasants at bay, like with public executions, hanging and beheadings. This is gonna be one hell of a kingdom. So, as our empire was developing, our population has increased significantly and our coffers were full with money. Yet, I felt my ideas were somewhat ignored and neither a prison or torture chamber were built. Ha! Hypocrites. Guys, I just want to point out that I wouldn't trust in this ugly old hag. Just look at her. God, it feels like something just tore my chest open and ripped my soul out.
Fatality.
This beardy guy here is the Taskmaster. We can run into him in each town. He does business with shady items and information. Don't let his appearance fool you. He is a dodgy character.
I heard you was a man of business, which is why I agreed to meet with you. But I'd like to know who I'm getting into business with. Where you from?
Occasionally we could prove ourselves as masters of strategy. Although it really meant no more challenge than moving our tiny clone soldiers around the battlefield.
Charge!
Oh, hello. What a pretty little girl like yourself doing in a shady place like this. Well, let's ignore the dog nose and the ears, and we got ourselves a winner. We could sure have some fun. Yeah! Woo!
Here goes.
Good work, guys! Oh, shit! After all this, we had some further battles with the Jelly Queen, son of a... Then again with the shocking Zeg, who brought some electrifying excitement to our long journey, just to shake things up a bit. Now, this design kinda creeps me out. Who in their right mind would think this is such a good idea, having a huge eyeball in the middle of the city following your every move? Hey, Evan, cut it out! Stop staring the Queen Royal pearls.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, I got to stay strong! Seriously, what the hell is wrong with this world that every monster into this sand fetish? I would exceptionally praise Brine Skimmer, as it was the first boss who did not shove a large amount of sand down our throat on arrival. Yeah! Well, there is nothing wrong with this pixie girl, other than the fact that she is completely naked. But we can remedy that.
Oh yeah.
It's not a bad view. She's Bracken, the female engineer of our team, but her clothes are pretty boring. Let's do our magic. There, we made her into an average Chinese prostitute. Hey, you, what do you think you're doing? Just because you don't have a neck, you should not stare her like that. Outrageous.
It's time to reveal all your secrets to us.
Well, you know I would never reveal company secrets to the enemy, but these are desperate times, and a little extra here and there wouldn't hurt.
What do we have here?
Then we participated in further boss battles, and frankly speaking, those were the most memorable parts in our adventure. Here are some highlights. Well, friends, it's time to say farewell. I know it's not easy letting me go, and will be difficult to fill the space I'm leaving behind, but what is important... Hey, Don't turn your back on me in the middle of my emotional speech! Ah, what a gang of losers! Well, soldier, hand in your report. Yes, sir, I shall begin with the positive parts. The story is engaging and the characters are interesting. Along with the usual JRPG elements, there are some strategic elements in the game. The world is full of colors and wonders. We have the option to build our own special kingdom. There are lots of options to develop our empire, weapons, magic and the higgledies. And the negative side, there is no visual feedback when you change your armor set. The characters and the story are also rather childish. There are certain side quests you cannot complete during the first playthrough. Most dialogues in the game will have no voice, only text. All the time and effort we invested into developing our kingdom somewhat felt pointless by the end of the story. Good job, son. Return to the base now. Alright, so accordingly to these reports, No Kuni 2 shall receive a 6 out of 10, which raises it to a Mercury level class. It's not a bad game for those who likes these anime-type JRPG worlds. Rebollion Station logging out.